wants it.
I also have inspiration.
Sadly, I couldn't use inspiration.
Ivory.
I'm tossing it right into Ivory. Maybe for the face and chest. There we go. Just splat.
Just open Ivory's head like a Muppet. Just drop it in there, like a Muppet mouth. Drop the dice in there.
Or like Brooke's head.
You see some force like reach out from Ivory's piece to grab it and pull it in your face. You just hear things, bro.
It's like the tapeworm
like,
from
it's like
Mr.
Donbo
Meaty.
baby bird set in. Inspiration into Ivory.
Who here watched Mr. Meaty?
I've never even heard of that.
It's like the transfer of the tumor in like the Shawshank Redemption.
Oh damn, that was
What's
an old
the Green
reference.
Mile? Oh, it's not the Green Mile.
It's the Green Mile. Shawshank Redemption's the one where he escapes from prison. But
oh yeah.
Just,
the one with Morgan Freeman, yeah.
Whenever you have time, just look up Mr. Meaty Tapeworm. You'll get it.
Oh, I don't wanna.
It's not. It's all puppets.
Oh, okay. I could look at puppets.
Yeah, it's all puppets. Like funny felt puppets too, not realistic meat monster puppets.
Okay, but yeah.
So we were mid-conversation.
Are you guys doing anything in the rope trip?
How long have we been up here?
Like a minute.
Like 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10
not
minutes.
Even like.
And
like
we were actually.
Not
Yeah,
even
we were
really. I think. Like,
I think
Common
I
was, like,
session like
ended.
almost as soon as you got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were kind of in mid-conversation between Donbo and Ice License, because the way that Ice License rope trick manifests is apparently this little pocket dimension is either marinating or just close enough to the Shadowfell for it to actually touch everything.
It doesn't.
And so Donbo is like, yeah, I don't hear the music anymore. This place sucks.
Yeah.
Does it give the emotional effect?
No. So
yes.
Yesn't.
Well, possibly.
So what's happening is
yeah.
This is the spell Rope Trick, and Rope Trick is interesting because it just says an extra dimensional space. It doesn't say where that space is. I'm going to assume this space works similar.
It says it's at the end of the row.
Haha. I'm going to assume it works the same way as a bag of holding, where, for those of you who understand, extra dimensional space theory, the whole putting a loop underneath a stretched flat blanket and then pushing your finger in there and closing the loop to create a pocket. It's that, so there's a pocket of material plane pushing into the Shadowfell. So, literally, you can see Shadowfell outside of this blurry space of material
Are there
reality.
walls?
Yesn't. The only way you're standing on something, there's something solid there, but when you look at it, you just see darkness, and if you shine a light, it's almost like light in fog. It's not actually reflecting off of any solid surface. It's as if there's fog that it's reflecting off of. In the shape of the
But
room.
there's a thing I can lean against.
Yes.
Mechanically, yes. Yes, there are walls and a floor.
Yeah, there are exactly walls.
Mechanically, most of this is flavor.
Yeah, it doesn't say where it is.
It's not affecting the emotions, though.
No, this is still material plane. It's just a pocket of material plane reaching into the Shadowfell space.
It's like a glass box boat, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. All right.
You've made a sack out of a blanket.
It is, as I have established, though, it is affecting Steph.
Yeah.
It is affecting Steph. He, as you scroll up a little bit, Don goes around. Yeah, why am I not warm? I mean, I'm warm, but I don't feel it. Why don't I feel it? Yeah, no, okay, this really sucks.
I don't know why, but I'm just picturing Islyson just torturing Dirk by tying him up with the other end of the rope and just continually dipping him in and out of the fucking pocket.
But this place is as much in the Shadowfell as that graveyard in the in Waterdeep was.
Okay, that's why. That's right. And also, like,
She's not strong enough for that. She'd fall in after.
It's
No,
true.
that's fair.
It's true.
But yes.
She'd ask Ivory for help with this, and Ivory would be like, "Sure." And a Slicen would go and pick up the rope, and Ivory would just like not even engage with it, and just watch this happen and lean over and go.
but yeah, also,
that's
you know what? I'm just gonna say that, like, if he is again like at the mortal limit of just how acute someone's senses can actually be, without like an additional like racial feature. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this sort of reminds him of the places that he needs to start burning down in the course of his typical duties of like necrotic energies begin to sort of sink through, misery beginning to let misery allowing the undead to begin to manifest, that sort of thing.
That's the worst part. It's Shadowfell, not, Necropolis. It's all gloom, baby. Walls to walls, gloom.
I was just gonna look around and be like, well, this place sucks.
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't like the negative energy plane and Shadowfell, did they like intersect? Were they parted at some point?
The fugue plane is merged with the Shadowfell, and that's where a lot of the undeath stuff comes from. The Shadowfell was originally the plane of shadows, and it merged with the fugue plane, which is the plane of the dead, and it became one plane known as the Shadowfell. And it's the fugue plane was the negative mirror of the material plane, as the Feywild is the positive mirror. And when the plane of shadow collapsed from Shar's death, during, I think it was Karsa's Folly, it got merged with the fugue plane. It got swallowed by it, basically, and they became one.
Okay, what happened to Nick? Sorry, not Nick. What happened to opening? Actually, Noah, because I could have sworn he was in the thing with us earlier.
He's right here. I see him. He's in the box.
He's underneath the other NPC, I guess.
I see him.
Hey, he's right here. It's on the bottom left.
Is there not another NPC on top of him?
No.
No.
No, he's right.
Oh,
he's right here.
I saw him when until I just looked again now, and he's one of those warrior dwarf guys.
It's roll 20, roll 20.
Huh. That's weird. The warrior dwarf guy's in the middle right here.
It's, you can't hear the music you're used to, but you do hear in the distance.
There we go.
I Am All of Me from Shadow the Hedgehog playing.
Alright, so who are these three? Was this the guy who I saw into the room in the start of the fight, the warrior?
It is one of the soldiers, yes. He...
Was it the guy I shouted at?
No, you saw into this room. That's where the bandit guy is from. The soldier and the civilian are from in.
Bless you.
Or from the bottom room.
Bless you.
Excuse me, thank you. So yeah, the dwarf guys from this room, the other guys are from this room.
So, welcome to the Shadow Realm. How do you like it? She says to all of you.
Where's Kaiba?
This place is somehow cold and numbing at the same time.
How long does this place last?
Cold usually numbs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, that numbing sensation you get when you're in the perfectly room temperature room. I don't know where my skin ends and the air begins. But, yeah.
How long does this place last?
About an hour. I mostly...
What time is it? William?
Give me a second.
Yes.
What is the time?
William, with my superior elf brain, I calculate the time.
I was outside earlier. How far? Where's the moon at?
The time in game is about, I think, around 2 in the morning.
Oh shit. Well, I guess we could go and stay in the stables for the night.
I mean, we can, but what if she's got more
Caravans.
wolves and comes back? Shouldn't we instead consolidate everything we can? Gather. We should move, is my point. We should probably get everything we can together and move on to a new area.
I actually agree with that. I feel like sticking around the. I
not
am
sure if
certain they will probably be coming back.
Are
Most
the animals
likely
going to be able to
see
move
if
in this
they-
weather, though?
I mean, they will if they're being controlled. Not like they
No,
have
as
much
in
of a
our
choice.
animals.
I've noticed
Oh.
two things. One, those wolves did not have any self-preservation. Whatever order's given, they will kill themselves to carry it out. We should not expect any natural behavior from them.
I meant our mules.
Oh, I don't know if they're still alive. Maybe the wolves got them. We could check.
Well, if they're not hunting for food, I don't see why they would bother. And this gene. Puddle Pharaoh's scared.
Hags, or damn it, I rolled low on the thing. I don't know. You can go check.
Well, I think we'll need to.
I mean, just climb down the rope then.
Alright, anyone gonna come and join me?
Yeah, I want to get out of here.
Alright, let's go. Gonna go down, climb down. Is the weather still terrible?
It is.
Alright, I'm gonna go and head over
Yeah,
to
the weather's still windy and shit.
head over to the stables.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Sith looks a lot happier now that he's out of he's out of the dark place, that he can't feel warm or hear the music.
You kind of
tune
can. It's
runs
just
through
in
his
the
head.
other room.
Or I should say, it doesn't. He can hear it, but it doesn't do anything for him.
It's like that
Same
one
as
part.
like the warm.
It's that one.
He feels warm, but doesn't do any good.
Yeah. It's like that one part of the Hey Yay 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 video where there's the one guy in the kitchen cooking while the music's happening in the other room. It's like that.
No. You can at least sense the joy in that.
Yeah, but he's all alone outside of the
yeah.
joy cooking alone with nobody else.
But yes, so as you guys, head over to the. Oh, hey, Conkle.
Hey there.
Muscle, that's such an ear. Let's do this.
Yeah. But yeah, so as you head over to the thing, you do see that the building is pretty much unsalvageable at this point.
Oh, okay, good. Then no one will probably mind. Is just sort of sucks on his bottom teeth before he begins to dance and allows himself a little bit of a grin as he's going to start casting create bonfires to start spreading the fire here and there upon the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, this kid kind of watches.
Yeah.
He is getting noticeably calmer as the fire begins to spread with his help.
Oh god, that's really fucking funny. But yes, as you are Yeah, the main building is basically unsalvageable at this point. There is nothing that you guys would be able to do to stop the fire at this point.
License.
But the barn at this point is luckily pretty saved. Anything that any embers or pieces that try to go towards it are almost immediately snuffed out by the cold and the wind and the snow.
The animals are okay inside.
They're kind of a few of them seem to have freaked out and run away at some point during this whole thing, but yeah, they're at what's left seems
Would they
to.
not have been locked in or something? Or is it still open?
Well, yeah, but their horses and mules and stuff, they can rather easily kick that shit open if they want to.
A wheel? Is our mule still there? Our mule?
Let's see. Are they still there?
I mean, enough people are dead that I think we'll have our pick, but
Yeah, they're still there. They are absolutely. They one of them is kind of like losing its mind, but
go and try and calm down.
okay. Go ahead and roll an animal handling check.
Alright, I reloaded my character sheet to do this. Oh, first roll, make a change. I am part goat, you know, they recognize that part of me. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
My goat friend just lived.
Hello.
I don't know why this goat is acting like a human, but disconcerting. Whatever.
But yes, so as you are, yeah, you will like grab its bit and bridle and like its tack and stuff like that, and like grab it and try and do your best to drag it down as you just pet it and calm it down. It does take about a minute or two, but it does like you do manage to soothe it like with some food and things like that. But yeah, it is. You do manage to calm down the mule rather easily. Well, not easily, but
Alright. Look around. Alright. I guess we'll. There are. Were those guards just permanently stationed here?
no, they were. No, the two of the civilians were not permanently stationed here, but extended station. The two guards were guards for a couple of the wagons that were going through here.
Okay, well, let's do Dornbo. Well, we should have plenty of supplies for the rest of us then.
Yeah, let's go.
We help ourselves.
Dombo can't hear you. Too far away in the wind.
Oh, you still outside burning the house down.
Now basking in it. Yeah, now he's basking in it.
Where's the marshmallows at?
Alright, well, go back up to the rope trick then. Just climb back up, poke my head through, and it's like, yeah, the animals are okay.
Well, at least we have that, I suppose.
Oh, I was muted.
Wonderful.
If we're gonna get going,
Now I do.
Going now then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
That's a good idea.
I believe.
Unless anybody has anything that we need to take care of first.
Nothing.
Fantastic
Nothing
time
on
burning
here
down
anymore.
the house, finishing the job, please. So.
Anybody here know any good places to hunker down?
It's all
This
back.
was the good place to hunker down.
Indeed, there isn't any more. There isn't any more checkpoints like this. What's that? Around this area. So
Slicing looks.
unfortunately, this is our best place. Unfortunately, the rest of your adventures must be to the ship.
Slicing looks directly at the bandit. Does she size up this guy? Does he know? I remember he said. Didn't he say something like that implied a criminal background?
He said, "This is what I get for is it like sticking my neck out or something like that? This is what I get."
Yeah, between that and the things she may have
it
heard
was something like, "This is what I get for trying to be nice" or something like that.
Yeah, for trying to do a favor.
Can she size this guy up to see if he's quote unquote in the know?
Do a insight or investigation check.
Yes, given her criminal contact background. 14.
Well, he's either a criminal or he's a prick.
This was the best place to hunker down for most people. Is it the only place, though? Looking directly at the bandit.
Hey, lady, I ain't liking the way you're looking at me. Why don't you put those eyes on someone else, eh? You're making me mighty uncomfortable.
Sadly, the criminal contact background does not come with Thieves' Cant, so...
You don't know who does have a Thieves' Cant?
I don't know. How nice. I wish I could have it, given my direct contact with criminal underbelly.
I'm technically not supposed to be a criminal. I just know it.
Maybe you can give her your Thieves' Cant.
Hand it over.
Give the feature over now. Your feature or your life.
Eastlyson touches the tips of her fingers directly to the pupils of your eyes. I'm sucking the knowledge out of you.
10 gold. And I'll write you the entirety of it.
No, you won't.
Anyways. Let's see. Does he know of a good place to hunker down? It ain't cheap learning a language, my dude.
I learned 3 of them for free.
I got them for being an elf.
No.
But
only one of them is for being an elf.
Stith, I'll say, yeah, go ahead with that. The bandit will like kind of think about it. Oh, sorry. You get in front of me immediately. Pretty cool when I put my hand like this, I can't see my gun.
The you get in front of me immediately is the best one.
Yeah. I like come out from behind the crate so I can spray you with automatic fire. Pretty cool when I put my hand like this, I can't see my gun. Makes me think of, you see, Ivan, when I hold gun like this, I should when I can't for fear of hitting fingers.
You'll see, Ivan, when you hold the pistol like this, you will never shoot the inaccurate, out of fear of hitting fingers.
But yes.
I've practiced that line too many times.
The bandit guy will think about it, and he'll like shake his head, and he's like, I don't really. None that I can think of at the moment. On the wrong side of the city for that.
Not even any.
usually-
Not as many
usually
rock
hang around-
outcroppings we could shelter the carts behind.
I usually
Something to block
hang
the
around
wind.
the south side of the city.
Well, shit.
But Stiff, you've been here a little bit. You would know about a copse of trees leading to a bit of a divot in the cliffside. It's not a full-on cave, but it's more than nothing.
Alright, cool. That's probably where I'm going to be heading. I'm not privy to the conversation in the rope trick. But I will keep
Would you
it in
be
mind.
heading there now, or would you be like? Because you are would you head back into the rope trick at any point? Because you are safe there, or would you head to the barn? I mean, you could also just stay in the barn.
Hold on a second.
So
No,
I'll just be like, alright, well, either way, anywhere's better than here. Oh,
Actually, it would seem that this is, he's doing what a druid does and living off the land right now. Perhaps later he might, when he's finished, he might go into the rope trick. The rope is there. He can teleport himself onto the rope rather quickly. He's very in tune with his surroundings. But yeah, eventually, and they can probably spot him what he is doing. As for whether or not he comes back in, well, he hasn't been invited, and is busy.
Gal's gonna be like, well, either way, anywhere else is better than by this place right now. Then, start heading out to the carts, saddle up the animals. We'll go get Dawnbow. We can just head somewhere else, see if we can find somewhere on the way, I guess.
Yeah.
I do believe I can help with taking care of the carts. I can bring them back to Waterdeep.
Last time
Are you not coming with us to the ship?
Unfortunately, this place is a official thing from Waterdeep, and considering it's being burned down right now, better now than let the rest of nature take care of it. Plus, plus, 4 of the casualties are 2 station guards.
We could tell them when we get back.
Unlikely so.
Seems like heading off by yourself right now is a good way to get dead.
Yeah, I think given the fact that there appears to be a hag running around who definitely knows that we are in the vicinity, any one of us splintering off individually seems like a surefire way to immediately have your life ended without a moment's notice and for nobody else to realize.
Oh,
Unless
so
you're doing
unless
the
that's
distraction
planned.
duty.
Which, I mean, like, if you are, then I can't really stop you.
No, that would be a very brave sacrifice. I think we should have a round of applause for your brave sacrifice. You know,
Avery gives us, like, quiet.
Thank you for your consideration.
A hag would never kill somebody they find alone quickly.
Exactly.
I appreciate the sarcasm, Mr. Akudos, but you suck at it. Anyways,
I feel like there's a lack of sarcasm there. I do think that you would probably die on a more serious note.
I know. What about you two civilians? Would you stay at this at this little camp outside, or would you get yourself back to Waterdeep as quick as possible?
Isn't the storm
I
still...
bel
Isn't the storm still too strong to travel?
You won't get far.
Is it?
Not on this bit.
We were
William.
here specifically waiting for the storm to end.
Yes, well, as I said, we until the storm ends. I'm telling you the future plans after this.
Okay.
Alright, so do we want to hurry up now before they come back and find us not dead?
That would be for the best.
Alright, you'll head over to the barn or go get Dawnbow. Is it Dawnbow or Dawnbow?
Dawnbow.
Dawnbow.
Yeah.
Which version of the language are you using?
Well, it's bough as in, like, boughs of holly.
Of a
As in, like, a bough off a tree.
bough of a tree, yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Well. Since he's Dawn Bough, so he's the segment of wood of the dawn.
I don't think the metaphor translates.
Ha ha! Dangly parts.
I will climb back down the rope and look around for Dawnbow. Presumably I just see him looking
You
near
see-
the burning house for a man admiring it.
He is currently, he just pulled out a hand axe and drove it into the rib cage of the wolf that he is in the middle of butchering. He looks up and gives you a wave.
I'll walk over to him and just be like, hey, we're gonna be heading off pretty shortly. Get somewhere away from here before the hag comes back.
Like to rest, to regroup.
I think we're gonna regroup somewhere a bit
Hey.
further away. We can maybe wait until daytime, the storm's over, and go and do something about this.
Yeah, wind and darkness kind of suck. Yeah, I know a place. Protect
That's
us from the
right, We
wind.
didn't have one in mind.
Hey, not too far. Yeah.
Just somewhere we can
You
shelter
like-
the carts.
Not all of them. Too small.
Well,
but
there are a lot fewer of us. We don't need all of them. So
true. Pile up. By the way, how do you like wolf bats? He
I won't
he
complain.
nods the head over to like the red strips in the snow nearby.
I wouldn't complain. I'm not sure if we want to be lighting a fire once we're over there, though. So
Yeah. Well, we are going to be having to eat. I mean, I can make some he grins. I can make some nice mushrooms for everybody.
Wait, is
Quite a few of them every day.
Question: is magic fire smokeless? Like if you're actively sustaining it?
I think so, yeah. Because it's burning your magic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we could probably
Yeah.
just hold one on the inside of the cart, just in midair, right?
that might light the cart on fire.
But just like a ball of fire in midair.
I can keep a little bit of fire going, make it.
You know what?
So
I'm
it
sure we have
doesn't leave.
cooking utensils. We can probably just put it in a pot.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Crunch.
Yeah, sure. I guess. Do you have something to wrap those up, or?
Well, I mean, they're frozen. Shouldn't be too bad. Hey, can you grab that rib? I need to get the heart.
Michaela's going to grab the rib and reach it out of the way.
All right. Let's see here. Dawn Bow will then yank back. Sort of, there's this sickening crunch as there's multiple ribs are basically separated from the backbone after having been like cut from the breastbone. And he sort of reaches inside, slits his dagger in, and again, like a 26 to fucking survival, I would imagine he has no problem extracting a heart.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. This he does not set into the little pile of meat on a cloth again, sort of cooling and solidifying in the snow. Instead, he reaches inside and pulls out his little fetish, his little, well, not fetish, his little totem, and he will actually nick open the bottom of the wolf heart and begin sort of anointing it with the heart's blood, his totem with the heart's blood. And
Are you feeding?
do you ask that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know, spirits of the world, they like to eat. Sometimes they like to eat, and this is how it's done sometimes. Speaking of, Kalos, can I get high or low, please, to see if
No.
Sith will join in. He will join in, as once he's done anointing, Sith will squeeze out any residual blood, and just like a piece of like a piece of jerky, he will tuck in. The cardiac muscle snaps between his teeth.
I've lived with a few spirits in my time, but they were mostly vegetarian.
Yeah, good thing I'm not asking you to join in. He says he takes another bite, and
I
he will.
usually prefer my food cooked, I think.
I do too, but it's not about another snap, crack,
Another
snap
bite
and
for the next
snap and a
5
crack,
minutes.
like connect. Yeah, like differentiated cardiac muscle that isn't in any particular orientation, held together with collagen bands, just sort of snaps again, like
So he's more
clicks and snaps
swallowing
audibly in his
parts of
mouth.
it whole than he is actually biting off and chewing it. Because man, that.
Oh,
shit
he is also he will chew the bigger bites.
gonna be
As
chewing
he
for a
then says,
while.
yeah, as he does say in between little cues and like red clinging to his lips, as he says, "Yeah, I prefer my food cooked too. This isn't really about, but this isn't really about my enjoyment, about nourishment." He says with bobbing eyebrows and a bobbing head.
Well, make sure it
And
doesn't
he will.
smell too much
yeah.
when you get back. Wouldn't want to scare the animals. I'm gonna go and help the others prepare the carts. Shift things around.
Groovy. Groovy. I'll lead the way. Let me know when you
Clean his
need me.
hands off in the snow, and then have the others been piling out of the rope trick while he was helping Dawnbow? Bow.
Slicen's dreading going back out in the cold.
It's actually not the coldest out here. Stand in front of the fire. It's that thing where you are too hot and too cold. You know, your back is fucking freezing, your front is fucking roasting, and there's no good in between.
Yeah,
you can't
you're
just be warm.
Outer space issues.
You just gotta rotate. Just start pirouetting.
Spinning.
Get rotated, idiot.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
So has anyone actually left the rope trick though?
So guys, I don't want to go out there, but we have to. How about you guys?
I mean, if they're getting the stuff anyways, is there really a reason for us to go to?
I don't trust them not to just leave without us.
Actually, nah, you're right. I won't go down the road. Actually, yeah, they might.
You should probably just find a Chaos helping Dawnbow cut into a wolf corpse.
What's going on here?
Considering the size of the sheer size of the fire, you're probably in danger of being burned just by proximity.
Yeah,
considering
actually,
where
I
you are.
was probably
Yeah.
probably like back here.
There's probably like a crunch and crash over here as this part of the place finally collapses from fire damage.
I was
Ah, dude said,
expecting.
you say you've made the fire bigger.
What is he doing?
He's feeding his spirit.
And himself, apparently.
He's feeding his
It's
addiction.
not about eating, it's about nourishment.
I actually think that kind of might be the same thing.
All druids have a
Spiritual
different way of.
nourishment.
All druids have a different way of viewing
okay.
spiritual enlightenment.
You know what?
He's gonna clean his
You
hands
know
up,
what?
like, "Alright,
Sure.
let's go. We'll leave him to it." Oh, also, he knows a place
Yeah.
for us to get to, so we actually have a destination now.
You guys watch as he's
wonderful.
licensed climbing down the rope, loses grip, just falls into the powder snow.
Michaelis just walks directly by you, doesn't stop.
All you hear is the groan getting farther away.
These three are just gonna dash directly for the barn.
Alright, let's go and pick up some mules.
With I slice and eat Donbo's in the middle, slicing off the wolf's tail. Actually, he just sort of passes it back to Ivory. Hey, want a souvenir?
What is he passing?
Wolf
A severed wolf's tail. Yeah.
Actually, she'll shrug and she'll take it.
Hey,
Thanks.
practical girl, I like you.
Stunned as
Give
true.
that like a day. Give that a day to exsanguinate. Hang it by the tip, and then stuff it in your jacket. Keep you nice and warm.
What?
It's fur, you know?
Yeah, but there's rotting, like.
Got a point.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't keep it too long. It will start smelling. Also, you probably want to check it for like fleas and shit. I don't know.
Ticks. Probably not on the tail.
Yeah.
Then again.
Yeah.
Check it anyways.
Yeah.
Syson's watching this go down from the distance.
Can't really hear anything because the howling wind in between.
Yeah. She just sort of sees
internally, she's
silhouettes.
like, well, that was weird as shit, but whatever.
Light.
Ivory and Michaelis just look at each other and shrug. A laugh track plays in the background. There's a smash cut.
You just
I'll
hear
let the man have his
the
easy interest days.
Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, while you guys are gathering up all the rest of the stuff, like formally, my boy is going to busy himself starting to haul corpses into the fire.
Alright. Is there a nicer carriage than the one we have?
Yes.
Yes.
The problem is, I don't know if the renting company will accept it, so it may actually be in our best interest to take our one, and the other guys can take the nice one. I don't know.
Damn it.
Always been stuck. Always like checking inside and trying to gather who's what is.
Is there money in there? Like, alright, wait, first of all, to the civilians, are any of these carriages your guys?
The commoner and the soldier will both point at the same one, and the bandit will point at one as well.
At the nicest one immediately.
Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna hit inside the nicest one and start looting.
How many more are there?
Yeah, I'm following suit. It's looting time.
Let's see. There's yours. There's the one with the soldier and the commoner. There's the bandits, and then there are 2 others.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest, if there's like
Okay,
5 of
so-
us, we should probably just take 2 of them so that we can actually,
Yeah.
you know, be on the road and sleep in the carriages if we need to. Or is
We
it
will just
not
but
the carriages, the
The
wagon?
the nicest one does actually seem to belong to the commoner and the soldier, but the second nicest one is quote unquote free at this point.
let's
There's
go.
Is it-
also one
Drop
that's
the-
basically there's also one that's a cart, not a wagon. So it's just
So they're all wagons? There isn't like a carriage?
there is a carriage, yes,
Oh.
but that's the one that the bandit is rocking.
Damn. Damn.
Alright. In the
It
meantime,
would seem that
let's
there's
shift
2
into-
unoccupied ones.
Let's shift
Yep,
We're
into.
just not finding out
there-
whose they are.
There is one of them. One of the unoccupied is a wagon. One of them is a cart.
Wait,
Right, I'm gonna go and loot the wagon.
we don't really need another wagon. I thought the carriage was free. That one could have been valuable. By the way, these people, we were partying with them last night and we're immediately just like, alright, they're dead, loot their shit.
They don't do it anymore.
They're NPCs. They don't matter.
Yeah, but not everybody here is a heartless psycho, I don't think.
They should have dodged the lightning bolt.
They should
Well,
have
you all
dodged the
said,
lightning
well, you all
bolt if
said that
they-
you will be staying together with the bandit, and where he's going on.
None
Isn't
of
that
them
right?
died from the lightning bolt. They all died from the
Oh,
wolf.
at least one guy got lightning bolted.
You should have thought
Actually,
the
2
wolves
guys
It
got
was the
lightning
person
bolted.
that. It was the
Oh,
person
yeah,
that
it was-
wasn't that didn't have a wagon. He just stayed here.
Only one person died from the lightning bolt. Yeah. Oh, that's
No, this
fun.
guy also died, didn't he? These 2 from the 2 lightning bolts,
Oh yeah.
1 each. The others died to wolves and fire.
So fun.
They should have had the foresight to jump up on the roof with me
Alright,
into the ceiling.
well, let's just get looking for supplies, consolidate everything, and then split it up if need be, because we might be out here
Miguel
a
is
while.
already inside the wagon looting.
You see, look at that.
Honestly, Gales was probably inside the wagon looting before you entered the room, considering how long you spent groaning on the ground there.
True, she was there for like 8 seconds.
You catch, like, the tail end of my,
Until-
like, alright, let's move into 2 wagons.
I'm in knee deep snow, and I'm a skeleton. It's warmer down here because there's no wind.
I mean, Slice has put on a little weight since you met her. Not much, but a little.
Uh,
She's been eating more often because you guys, you know, forcing her onto a human, quote-unquote human schedule.
but yes.
I've not stayed up all night not eating and reading for, like, weeks.
Well, when you have to go and
But-
stab people the next morning, it does discourage that.
Yeah,
Think about
Just
the
a bit.
pause.
We're the good guys, honest.
So what's in the wagon?
Let's see.
Michaelis, you see as Eastlyson floats through the wall of the wagon into it with you. I am in your walls.
No, they're not my walls.
You're no fun. The illusion disappears.
Also, it's made of canvas.
Listen, I'm tired. I can't be full of smart jokes right now.
Yeah. That's fair, so am I.
Second.
Man, every pickup game is either like it costs money or it's a West Marches. So rare you see it until something different go through.
There's a lot of whenever I look into like trying to join another game, it's almost always Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, I haven't run into that issue as much, but that's because I look very carefully for a specific time frame and remove pay-to-play titles.
I also remove pay to play, but I'm just looking for one shots at this point, so it's literally any time this is not work or prior obligations.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, the wagon. Or do you require us to RP some more while you...
Man,
Sorry, I'm just determining what
Yeah, no, that's good. Alright, so Ivory and me just going in, just fucking tossing the blankets.
I don't know, like
Figuring
8
out what's there.
blankets, a set of carpenter's tools,
Hey, that's 8
2
blankets.
sets
and
of
that's
traveler's clothes,
You can
10
sell that
days
for shit.
rations,
I'm sure selling Kidman's clothes won't have any, negative consequences.
a pair of
side
extra
effects.
boots,
I think they'll be
Free
fine.
A
food,
Shanka
I'll take free
hat.
food, never say no to it.
a barrel of
okay.
water.
So, in
Cook
the
supplies.
wagon, it appears to
Are
mostly
you full of treasure?
Some ear spoons.
A lord transporting his worldly goods?
A coffer filled with
In the
toenails.
single part.
Are we gonna continue the bid, or do you want me to tell you?
No, you can tell me.
It appears to be instruments.
Damn, that's actually worth a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's actually
that's pretty
treasure.
good.
I was expecting something stupid, not hundreds of gold worth of fine-made brass and woodwinds.
Google it, see what the expensive ones are. When we say instruments, like how many are we talking here?
It's all wooden flutes.
I would like you to each roll 2d4.
Oh, okay.
You
So,
5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Well done. And both of them.
so it's a shipment
Um,
of what kind of instrument, William? Is it a shipment
Oh
of
my
hurdy-gurdies?
fucking god. 1, 2. Oh fucking god. Hang on.
So it's a
This is
shipment.
Oh,
incredible,
1, 2,
actually.
3 times in a row. What the fuck is this?
Wait, only 3 won.
And 3 of them are 4 and a 1 in a row in that
Yeah.
specific
It's just a whole
order.
bunch of loots, isn't it?
That's so goddamn funny.
I have this effect on dice. My god. They're all
there's
jaw
like 5
jabblers.
Shawms.
It's all jaw jabblers.
Oh god, bagpipes. Good money.
They are actually. Bagpipes worth a good bit of money.
Yeah, 30 gold.
They're all Kanglangs. No, guys, they were, what was it, Bane? I think it's Bane. They were Bane cultists. It's all saxophones.
Oh god. That's not even an option.
If I remember right, yeah, saxophones. Saxophones are canon in the Forgotten Realms because it was either Bane or Mask, one of those two. got exposed to the saxophone from Earth and like figured out how to make them, and now his followers use them. Like
It's
their
just
hymns.
it's just constant.
Basically, yeah, specifically like the blues played on the saxophone is what is referenced.
There you go.
Ah, fuck, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
shit. That's so good. Ivory
That's
looks
a
at
lot.
Akira like as they're pulling out the instruments and like with just an expression of "Are you seeing this right now?"
Ah,
Would
shit.
each of you roll me 2d? Would each of you roll me 2d6, please?
Slicin pulls out one of the viols
Oh,
and starts
wait,
spinning
hello,
the
thing.
hand crank on it. Man, listen to that horrible sound.
Ivory, you and me? You and me?
Yeah, yeah. Let's fucking go.
37s. What is happening here?
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking.
Oh
I'm thinking
my
of something else
god.
entirely.
That's so
These
fucking
crits.
funny.
These crits.
These crits, they bring all the boys to the yard. That's damn right. That's max damage right there. That's damn right. Your character's dead. I'd let you save, but it's massive damage.
But yes, you look through like they're all in rather cushioned and they're all in rather cushioned crates, wrapped up to protect from the cold. Uh, the cloth, like just based on sheer amount, could probably net you another 20 gold, maybe.
Okay, now we have like
Bundle it all
okay,
up.
so we definitely have to survive. Like heading back now, right?
I mean,
No brainer at this point.
I was hoping not to die anyway.
You know what? Maybe it would be for the best if no one left. Then we don't have to split this loot with them.
You know, you
Why
actually
the
kind of
lute?
have
Why not the
right
dulcimer
there.
or the bagpipes?
Listen,
I have a loot. It's fine.
there's not a single cello in here. But if I tie these 5 viols together...
No, you get that absolute fucking monstrosity out of my string playing life, you fucking heathen.
And you get this as
I
he
am going to
strings the horsehair, like loops the horsehairs between each finger so that she can play all 5 of them at once. You get the Wails of the Damned!
Alright, that's 525 gold right there.
What's your problem with
Alright,
cellos?
The thing is, oh no, it's not cellos. No, this isn't an Ivory thing. This is a me thing.
Yeah.
This is a player thing. I am. Forget Ivory wringing a Slicen's neck. I am going to reach my hands in and wring my Slicen's neck myself.
What, for tying 5 heels together or for the cello?
For tying 5 viols together. How dare you? How dare you do that?
But you see, it lets me do this. I'm not sure
Is
if
there
that
anything
sounds...
else of value in the cart?
There is a small
bag of platinum.
there is a small lockbox, 4 days worth of rations, so 4 rations total. There is enough for there are about 10 rations for animals. No, it contains 1 electrum and 350 copper.
Son of
It's
a
the same
bitch. It looks like it's full of gold, but there's actually just a thin layer, a 1 coin deep layer of gold pieces over copper.
Not even gold, it's a one thin layer of electrum.
Yes. It's like a dragon's hoard in 5th edition. Yes, they draw the big giant pile of gold, but it's only 1 coin thick. All that's copper. Some of it's dirt.
They started with a hill
No,
and went from there.
no, it's all it's all chocolate coin.
Damn.
You ask the dragon, what the fuck is all this? He tells you, have you heard of escrow?
How dare you? It's just a piece of paper that says 5 Ethereum.
You are
It's an IO.
So
you are
funny.
This-
So
No.
funny story. I rolled. There's 40 Electrum in there.
Son of a bitch. That's 20 gold.
Alright. I'll grab the
Um,
40 Electrum and just be like, alright, we'll split this later.
Yeah,
No need to
I
run.
give a nod.
I mean, to let the civilians know about that. Put it in the pouch.
They already know. They're fucking watching.
Yes,
I'll
you know exactly what
say.
you point about that.
I mean, you are in a wagon, and they are kind of, more focused on getting their stuff ready to get the hell out of here. So I'll say, Akalos, do a sleight of hand check.
Can I help? Because I am technically in there.
Presumably we're
Are
like
you
bent
proficient?
over this,
I-
this thing. I feel like it would be pretty hard to see here.
I mean, there's also the fact that you can, it's coins in a metal box.
Fair enough.
They could hear it.
Yeah.
rattle,
Oh,
rattle.
shoot. 20.
Yeah. You rather stealthily, just reach down, pick up the metal box, and just kind of gently lay it in your pack.
Who the fuck
I mean,
keeps
honestly,
the
Is
box
that-
in that corner?
Okay, so then we have the lockbox and the instruments still, yeah? And all the rations.
I mean, the lockbox is where you
Oh.
found the coins.
I wasn't sure if it was open or like...
Well, guys,
Okay,
weren't we just
wait.
hitching up this wagon and taking it because we need 2?
Yeah.
I mean, their
Uh,
one's nicer, like just at the guards, so I feel like they should take theirs.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about
We have to
this
take
one.
ours.
Yeah, I'm talking about this one and ours.
Well, the problem is we did rent ours. I don't know if they'd accept this one to get back.
No, I'm
no,
saying
she's saying take both of them.
yeah,
Take that one
Oh.
and the one you rented.
we're the only group that can manage 2 of them. And I don't want to leave it here.
That's fair.
I
I'm
can
not sure if
take
there'll
one
be
to come back.
room. Is that Dornbow coming in now?
Yep, he is coming in, and he is going to knock on the side of the wagon.
Hey, how many of these things can we take? Can we fit?
How many, what things?
How many wagons? These are
Oh,
not cheap,
right. Oh, right. I mean, depends on what you want to do.
Oh, yeah, no need to waste them. Leave them here.
Where
All
exactly?
right. I mean, if you want to be like not spotted, 2.
What do you mean not spotted?
It's not a big place.
Ah, okay.
Not a big place. Some of them is gonna have to be like, unless you want to sleep on a horse.
Alright. Now we might have to leave this one here, his lesson.
Alright.
What? we ready
I
to
mean,
go?
Yeah, I'll
If-
grab the.
You can
food.
always come back to it after you deal with the hag. If
Yeah.
you deal
Yeah,
with the hag.
see if it's still here. I'm
Well,
gonna
I can,
grab
but-
all the rations for us and the animals and dump them on the outside of the wagon. They climb out.
Do you want to look at the what's on the wagon
The cart, you mean?
or on the cart?
Car?
You
Yeah.
can.
Cart.
I didn't think
Of
there
course
was
I-
much on the cart. Hey! Well, guys,
Taking that pepper.
who needs food? Anybody?
How much is pepper's got to be worth? A fair chunk still at this point.
2 gold per pound.
Fuck, dude, that's 60 gold a pepper. I think
Yep.
that
Damn.
beef's probably worth more, to be fair.
Oh yeah, just because. Actually, I don't know if it is.
Yeah, true, that's less than 1 cow, actually. That's like... That's not even a side of beef, that's like... I don't even... That's like a haunch. It's like a cow's leg. And thigh,
How is the
at most.
how is the salt package?
In a barrel.
Let me
5
check.
copper to a pound of salt.
Yeah. John Bow is mostly interested in the salt.
I think this food's worth more to us as food than it is as money. Like, hauling it would be,
Except for the pepper.
I guess.
It's a spice. Pepper's expensive, man.
Yeah.
2 gold a pound.
I thought Noah was already taken one.
I don't know which one I'm taking because
Oh,
it seems like you want to keep the ones with all the meat. I don't know about the ones that's like an actual carriage with all the instruments and stuff.
I'll grab the sack of pepper or however it's being carried.
well, guys, I guess Noah makes a fair point. He does actually have to get back, so this wagon's probably for him then.
Yeah, give him the wagon that we just went through. Alright,
With the instruments.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ask him to
Okay.
drop it off at your place.
I assume we were going to load those into our wagon.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Are you taking the cart then?
I think we should probably just leave all the stuff here. That's a lot of stuff to load that we're not
To
going
be
to
fair, it'd be easier to load our stuff onto this wagon and to give
Oh, that's a good
him
point.
our wagon, because we have about...
Well, no, because the food was all found in the cart.
I know, I'm talking about the wagon that has all the heavy instruments in it that we don't want everybody to know about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's saying give
Oh.
Noah the wagon that you guys rented
Yeah.
so that he can take that back
Yeah.
I
and then
get you.
get the money back, and then you guys take the cart and the wagon with the valuable shit.
Yeah, especially
Alright,
since...
yeah, that
That's a
works.
good point. Yeah.
Yeah, the one we rented is likely
there's
to
also
be
the fact
destroyed.
that the bandit and the soldier and civilian are both gonna leave with Noah.
Yeah. Mhm. As for the
Indeed.
food...
Indeed. Don't worry, if you're unfamiliar with the city, I can get you a place to rent. I'm sure Doug won't mind.
Alright, sweet. So you take our wagon back. We'll go and start loading all of our stuff into the new wagon.
Indeed. And
Stick
with this
for-
arrangement, you all don't even need to pay me, as I'm sure you all would be happy not to do in the first place.
What?
He's saying you don't need to pay me because I'm pretty sure you didn't want to in the first place.
Oh.
Also, I never want to pay people. I mean, you argued for a cut instead of a direct payment. That's your problem.
Right, tell
mean-
yourself that.
I
We'll see
can't
what we
believe
get.
Don Bao has thrown out his Labago.
Isn't lumbago
But,
a disease?
I don't fucking know anymore.
Alright, so transfer over all of our stuff into the new one.
There's
Make sure these
Oh no,
things are covered.
lumbago is just a term for lower back pain. Okay.
yeah.
Put the
Hey, that's what I'm having right now.
put the sack black pepper in our new wagon.
Basically, we didn't have much in our wagon, which is why it's better for us to just load our stuff in the nicer new one.
I'm gonna put all this stuff in group loot.
Good idea.
Oh my god,
It
guys, we
is-
actually have something of value worth putting in the items. I never thought this day would come.
The black pepper is also in another smaller barrel.
Yeah, I'll just put that in ours.
Well, there's no need to, because we're just unloading our stuff into the one that's got the... Oh, right, you're talking about... That's from the cart.
Yeah.
Is
60.
Uh,
GP. I'm just gonna label it as pile of instruments. That's 525 GP. Specify.
Donbow has a 10-pound sack of salt. He seems very happy to have it.
Well, if he wants 10-pound sack of salt, he can take 10-pound sack of salt.
There's all sorts of uses for salt.
Oh,
You know, that's worth 50 copper.
It's worth a lot more in
I can't ask-
shenanigans.
Yes?
Never mind.
Okay, well,
Hang on.
Mhm.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Gallus is always happy when he's looting.
It's his natural state.
I'm just imagining
He's
him.
in the middle
like-
of like carrying like his stack of blankets from our cart to our new one.
He's
When you
doing
were
a
like,
little like happy. He's doing like a little happy sway.
he's bouncy.
Fry, what is it's Fry Rain
This is the
approaching the
closest
dragon
to
board.
satyr. This is the closest Akalos' behavior has been to typical satyr behavior. This is the most jovial the stand has ever looked.
We've gotten when
No,
else have we
present.
gotten to loot stuff?
Never really.
It's true. We love looting.
And yeah, it probably is the happiest.
Yeah, like in the city, everybody owns everything, and or we have always been running
Oh.
with the guards. So it's like,
There
what
was
are we
that
gonna do?
stash of
Steal out
books.
from under?
I mean, you guys
We
just
didn't really
aren't
loot
very-
that, but you know.
I looted the necklace.
We had the smuggled stuff. Yeah, we got the smuggled stuff from there, and yes, you did loot the necklace.
I looted that
Alright.
necklace like nobody's fucking business. Like a master.
And except it was also my business. I made it my business.
I know, and Slicin might kill you in your sleep any day now.
We shall see. Alright, yeah, so once everything's loaded up, we'll split the provisions so everyone has enough food for the animals and for them. I'm just not even sure it's worth tracking that, to be honest.
There you go. Comical? The fuck?
What?
The fuck?
It's a bit weird.
What?
Why does
Oh,
it say
I think this is-
biblically accurate? Why is that the term it chooses? Why not scientifically accurate?
Wait, what?
The
In
thing you
shitposting.
put in shitposting, the sperm attacking the egg.
I hate
Aw.
this.
I haven't read the Bible, but I doubt that it describes that.
Who says it's the Christian Bible?
Oh god.
You guys want to see my new religion?
That
Pulls out the
image
Kama
hurts me
Sutra.
on so many levels. You have no idea.
It's
Listen,
Oh,
before I
God.
leave the game, I must go out with a bang. And
This
that means
is-
attacking you all in a personal level.
this is a few seconds after the bang, really.
It's the aftermath of a
Alright.
bang.
So we'll set off then. Alright. Try not to die, I guess. Noah.
And if you
Thank you.
do
If y'all have
die,
If you do die, make sure your corpse is in a convenient location that we can find, so we know where to get the wagon.
also come tell us you died as a ghost.
Yes, that would be preferable.
Yes. And where you died, and how much
I'll
money you
make
had
sure.
on you.
That wagon is quite an investment. Alright, well, when we end up splitting the money, we'll see how much you get.
Yeah. What about the
Because you did help
food?
us in that fight. But there's not going to be much of it, because we're here for furniture. Don't know why you asked for a cut. I guess you'll get your chair. Well, we'll see. Just sort of saying this as he backs away.
We'll find him
Well,
some
then
kind
we'll
of
get the
big
man. Might as well
yes,
get the man his chair.
smoking
Yeah.
chair.
Anyway, pops up on the cart. Oh, well, actually, are the animals settled? All ready to go? Hitched up?
I mean, are we?
At least
Is
last
everything in
first.
order? Like, what are we doing
Yeah.
about the food, guys?
Well, I think we're just leaving that here. Like, it's just no
Okay.
idea, but we can come back for it later. It's
Yeah.
really fucking cold. It'll probably be mostly okay. I mean, if it's here, it's probably preserved
Yeah.
anyway.
It's definitely salted.
Yeah, like he was gonna leave it here overnight regardless.
Maybe. I don't know. Might be entire chickens. They are doing a winter
It is-
transport.
Okay, wait.
It
Okay, all the others are like worth of beef, goat meat, mutton. This is just worth of chickens. I think just the chickens are live.
Oh.
No, the chickens are not. It's
Oh.
chicken bodies. Like
Yeah.
whole chicken.
All right.
It's like a crate packed full of dead birds. Would you like my crate of dead birds?
Made it myself.
Yes, killed them myself, wrung their little necks one by one, looked them in the eye made sure they knew I was serious. Raised them from chicks I did.
It's these. It's those.
It wasn't slow.
You see this little red one? She didn't believe that I had the balls to do it. Looked me right in the eyes. Up until the end.
You gotta kill the parents because you can't. Or you gotta kill the parents first because a man should not outlive his children.
No. Oh, spare the children. They always say that, yet then they grow up and drop my rule and try to overthrow me. Oh, no.
Usually both.
Yes. That was it.
Okay, onwards to the grove. Let's go. Snap reins.
How much food do we actually have on us before we actually go?
Well, we have all of the food that we took out, which is enough for our trip there and back. We found some more days of rations in the cart, so we have a few extra anyway, like 3 or 7 or something. So we'll be fine.
Alright, well, just make sure anything that's left of this cart, lock it up in the barn here so that nothing gets at it. We might need to resupply.
Yep.
It would also be a pretty good starter on your restaurant.
That's true. And hopefully it'll be here when we get back, but really, we can't carry...
Hopefully. I mean, there is, like, you can just drive it as well, I guess, if you want.
Or just load it into our one. It'll be a bit cramped if we're not going to spend the night in there.
Do we have anyone else with land vehicles? I think we only have 2 people.
Or you could just take it to the, you could put it all on the wagon that Noah's sending back.
True.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Actually, how long is it? It's going to take us how long to get all the rest of our stuff sorted? You know, with the house. Is this food even going to be good by then?
If it's salted,
If it's
yes.
It's salted and in the cold.
Is it salted?
Still gotta worry about freezer burn.
Yeah, and our gray... What is it? Our black mold, our brown mold chamber is not in a good state. We still haven't done anything about that. I guess it is gonna die off on its own, but...
Alright, sure, I guess we could just load it all up into our wagon.
We just need somebody to get in there.
For a second, I thought you were talking about the brown mold, and I was going to be like, what?
We'll just throw it at the hag.
You know,
Yeah, she fucking likes it.
they definitely overtuned brown mold, because it occurs to me, you could just keep some brown mold in a vial, throw it at somebody, and then use a fire spell on them, and they would take, like, 30 cold damage.
That is entirely possible, but that would also put you at risk for when you're harvesting it.
Yeah, but what you do is you just harvest it from an actual stable source, not from our basement of doom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. It's... they wanted it to be more dangerous than it should have been, basically, is what I'm saying, so they overtuned its mechanics. Moving on. It's that thing where DM's like, man, I really want this trap to be dangerous, so I'm gonna make it do 40 damage, even though it's just a bear trap.
It's a very sharp bear trap.
Yeah. But it's also made of rusty shit metal, so they can't loot it.
Anyways.
All that extra damage is for tetanus.
Anyways. So are you guys putting the food on the cart? Are you guys just having him send your wagon away without it? Are you just leaving it here?
We are...
Okay, you know what, we probably shouldn't stay here that long. How long is it gonna take to load all the stuff? Like,
it's a few It's like a few small barrels, so probably 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
do we want to risk that, guys?
I mean,
I guess I doubt she'll be back that soon.
do we really want to haul all of that with us, necessarily?
And we could get them to do it for us, sure. Alright.
Let's just go.
Alright, yeah, we'll come back for it. Yeah, let's go. Let's leave.
Okay.
Well, then again, if we're not locking it down or anything, which would take about that amount of time.
Yeah, we'll, like, lock the barn.
Looks at open windows in barn.
Well, if someone wants to steal it, then whatever, like, go on them. Like, there's no one around.
Yeah, sure. I don't care. Let's go.
It's not that valuable. Alright. Onwards. Let's, let Dawnbow lead us out.
You slice her remembering her plans for the future. Oh yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, Nah, he wouldn't do that. No. Don Bao will lead the people what are following him to the cops.
Okay, yeah.
I would imagine it is a bit deeper into the woods. The the ground begins to. Do I find a path that the carriages and wagons can actually go into?
Roll another survival check or a nature check.
Survival or
Wait,
Nisha.
I'll be able to give you a hand. Never mind.
18.
I could not have.
Above average for him.
18 looks good. Yes, as you are thinking about it, you are able to. Okay, so we gotta go this way, then over there. Then we gotta go the opposite direction for a little bit because that's where the path goes, and then yeah, it only takes about an hour or so for you to make it.
Yeah, we would have been able to take a more direct route, but
Without the wagon, yes.
Could that be a short rest? If we're just sitting in the wagon?
It would be travel.
Who's driving the
It'd be
wagon?
thoughtful. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be travel, yeah.
I think it has to be Don Bao, because he can just lead the wagon from somebody else driving.
Yeah.
I don't know, who here knows how to drive a wagon?
Not a kid, love.
Who
has the highest animal handling?
Is
I
it
was about to say that would be Don.
It would be Ivory, probably.
No. Well, mine is +5, but no proficiency.
Well, yeah, that's better than me. I guess you're wagon.
I guess Don Bao could guide one of the wagons from outside, just sort of pulling along the horse or donkey.
Well, we've only got the one wagon.
Okay.
Or are the others coming with us for now and they'll leave later?
No, they're heading off with Noah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, back onto the road and what have you, back to town.
All right. I guess it's my turn.
Oh no, not country roads. He's licensed fixing her glove during this time. Ivory. You saw a slicing get bit.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
Yeah, you saw, like, there was blood on the glove and things like that. At one point, while you were like loading the boxes and everything, did you at any point look at like the glove or the injury again? At any point, like during or after we started loading the boxes?
It probably wouldn't have occurred to her at the time. She might have given it a look over before everybody piles out to leave. But since Ivory got down from the rope trick space and started helping Akalos and kind of has been helping since, I'm not sure if she actually would have.
Okay, good. Don't worry about it then.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything is cool and you're part of the thing.
Everything is awesome. Everything is awful when you're working here. I used to sing that back when I was at the housekeeping gig at the water park or resort.
I don't know why, but the song that slowly gets sadder and sadder and starts to sound like it's crying.
Singing Lego
It's
Movie,
always
everything is
funny.
awesome, but just crying.
Alright. To the corpse of trees.
So we get attacked by goblins.
So yes, as you guys head over to the Ghost responded to comical. That's funny. As you guys head on over, it's not really a whole lot there. It's just, as I said, like somewhat of a divot in the side of a mountain. It does protect from a good amount of the wind, but not all of it. The trees do protect from some of it, but not all of it. It's probably the best place that you're ever gonna find that is to protect you from like the wind and cold that isn't the now burned down building.
With the roll down and batten down all the hatches, you know, everything nice and secure. We should probably set a watch, actually.
Yeah, we should. Sorry, I'm currently wrestling with the...
Alright.
So...
How many of us are there? There are 4.
Yeah, and one of us only needs 4 hours sleep, so I don't know
3
if you want to...
spellcasters and a bomb.
Do you want to...
Baby.
Do you want to slice it at the beginning or the end shift? Because those would be the best places for her.
I don't particularly care. Does anyone volunteer a time for themselves? Like, does
Dibs
anyone have a
on.
preference?
Dibs on last, or dibs on third shift.
I'm still kind of awake anyways, so I don't think I could sleep right now if I tried.
Alright. He's like, and you know that's 3rd out of 4 shift, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's more than 4 hours in, right?
Oh, true. Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Alright, sure. I guess wake me up for the last shift. Whoever's on his license, wake me up for the last shift. Which makes Dornbauer second.
Yeah, I was about to suggest you'll take second.
Oh, I'm gonna go and find his pile of blankets.
Yeah, Don Bow set up his
Still in
tent.
for a long rest.
Set up, yeah, Don Bow will do likewise. He'll set up his tent, his bedroll, and all 5 of his blankets up in like a nice cozy nest.
It's gonna be like midday by the time we're done, but whatever, they interrupted our last one.
Yeah.
Let's go destroy our sleep schedule.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yeah, you guys will take your long rest. And it'll be almost noon by the time, you wake up and
The storm over.
yeah, the weather still seems a bit muggy and blustery and things like that, but it's not snowing anymore as of
Sweet, and I get my small bag.
The fuck is this song? There it is.
No one should escape. We're all in this shit here together. That's funny. But yes, so, yeah, you guys will have your long rest. Is there anything you want to do during the long rest?
Bit of meditation, monthly duties, etc., etc.
Let me just check that I can actually do this right now. Nah. No, there's no point. Ivory, just during her watch, kind of stares outwards for a second, looks back to make sure that people are sleeping, and once that has been probably mostly been confirmed, she will go and she will kind of look at the fingerless glove that she has on. She takes off the one around her neck, drops it into her lap, and just stares at the glove of her hand for a good while. She does this for, kind of in between the watches. She'll get lost for a second, snap back out of it, and continue. She'll put it back on before she goes to wake up Donbow. Quiet contemplation.
Okay.
Is the glove a thing I missed, or is that just...
She's always worn it's only ever been on her right hand, and it just appears to be a fingerless leather glove. It would probably be under any existing gloves given the cold, but you would know she has a fingerless leather glove that she is always wearing constantly on that hand. Or no, it's on the left hand, my bad. It's always on her hand, and on the palm appears to be a golden symbol of some kind, haphazardly sewn onto the palm. Though it's very hard to make out. It's hard to tell whether or... It's kind of assumed that it would either be possibly, it could be a religious thing, it could just be decor, but she's never brought it up, and it just kind of looks like the rest of her clothing, so.
I wasn't sure if it was something I missed the last session.
No.
Did she also get mauled? But yeah, okay, sweet.
I mean, she did get jumped, but...
In my head, I just thought about when Ivor's like, I'm gonna go check to make sure everyone is asleep. And in my head, I was like, and then she's going to start to furiously air guitar.
So, okay,
honestly,
you actually...
she might do that. Might do that, too.
You actually check if everyone's asleep?
She doesn't check solidly, but she just kind of looks to see and then turns her back to them as she's, she is watching. She's not watching
You
them.
are presumably on the battened down inside of the cart, and she is.
Yeah, are you inside the... That's exactly what I was asking. Are you inside the wagon?
No fucking way I'm letting someone leave that door open. That flap open.
No way in hell that flap's gonna be open.
We don't live in a fucking tent.
She probably has planted herself outside for a chunk of it and then went back in because it's fucking cold outside.
Well, if you check inside the wagon when you're checking if everyone's asleep, Slicin is awake because she got her 4 hours before the wolf attack.
She just sees the slice and just turns away and goes back outside. Alright.
Wait, why don't we just make her do the whole thing then?
Huh? What'd you say?
So why don't we just make her do the whole thing then?
I don't know.
I don't realize you already got me 4 hours. Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know why you didn't just make her do the whole thing. She just said dibs on third
Because
shift,
she
and
would
you're all
never,
just like, oh, that's fine.
because she would never actually agree to doing to doing the whole thing. Getting her to, trying to get a slice in to do the whole thing would be like trying to pull teeth out of I don't know what, but something horrible.
Listen, guys, it's fine. You can leave me here unsupervised for 8 hours while you're asleep.
I think we're all in the same car,
Yeah.
Troll. There's no tent.
Yeah.
No, I think Stith set up his own tent.
He did, in fact, set up his own tag.
Turns out Lyson was some sort of shadow creature all along, and she's siphoning your strength scores in your sleep.
You know, I've had my
Damn
strength score siphoned in this game, and I think I noticed.
Would you wonder what? Would you?
Well, I'm looking at my character sheet, and the number hasn't changed.
We're keeping a secret track of it, raising DCs accordingly. But yeah, if it's during the first 4 hour, well, no, it's not been anywhere near long enough for Slice to have to sleep again. So yeah, she's just up. She's reading some books. When you poke your head in there, she's reading. Her eyes dart over at you in the squirrely fashion she's known for.
There's no reaction. Ivor just looks at her and then goes back outside.
Now he slices and looks to see if everyone's asleep. Is there anybody else awake?
I mean,
yeah.
whoever's on watch.
Well, Ivory.
Spending my sleeping when it's not my shift.
Oh yeah, Stith was spending the first watch of his rest, not necessarily sleep, but rest, rendering wolf fat.
Okay. Well,
he will, upon being told by Ivory to start his watch, he will do his watch.
Okay, so yeah, he's up for the first 4 hours.
Couple, I guess. He doesn't spend all of his time sleeping. Like rest and sleep are not the same thing.
I know. I'm saying a watch is usually 2 hours. Is what I'm saying. So her watch, which is 2 hours, and then his watch, which is 2 hours, then he goes to bed.
He'll go back into his tent when he's done, just to get his rest in.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah. Does Donbo see anything during his watch?
Not really, no.
All right then. Then I guess they will go back to doing the things he does, which is currently mixing some of that salt into that fat.
You making tallow over there, boy. You're fucking tallowing over there. When I'm trying to have a secret heart-to-heart with Ivory, you're tallowing?
Okay.
Slicing doesn't have a heart. Empty inside. Well, okay, third watch, he's slicing. Man, I'm doing so much watching right now, you would not believe. Her eyes are closed. She's like sitting with her legs crossed on like the driver's seat of the cart, of the wagon. The like Skitter face is just plopped onto the seat next to her. For the first time you've seen him, first time you've seen him, a fucking possum is just plopped on the seat next to her. Just eyes closed. The ears actually seem to go up and down and move as things move around her. You would not believe how much watching I'm doing. She was already sitting there when your watch ended. Yeah, that's it. Slice will do her watch if nothing happens.
Not much happens, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, does Don Bell... Does Don Bell, You know what? Bad time. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
If you're asking if Don Bao apparently...
No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. I was gonna ask if he went to sleep, but, you know, it's a bad time.
He doesn't really care.
The entrails are not favorable right now.
Yeah.
But yes. See you.
William is doing so much dice rolling right now, we are all gonna die. He's rolling so many Sturges right now.
So many D100s.
William, I don't want to fight 40 Sturges.
No, you just gotta fight the King Sturge.
Oh god. I mean, I have a save or suck spell, so we'll be fine.
he
How many times can you cast that, though?
Evasion won't help, it's a con save, fucker.
Anywho.
I will not be King Sturged again.
Again.
King Sturge refers to a semi-recurring incident in which a tiny little shit monster, in the case of which the story gets its name, a Sturge, just keeps fucking surviving for like 5 rounds because nobody can hit it or do more than 2 damage to the fucking thing. Because the dice just say no. For 5 rounds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, during a Tyranny of Dragons game, I think I've told this story. My character was the King Sturge.
I mean, no.
We were
King Sturged against like 2 Revenants.
We were like I think we were level 1 or 2, I don't remember. And I was surrounded by I had my paladin was surrounded by 3 cultists who had multi-attack and pack tactics, and he was down to like 2 HP. And
my brother Christ.
So first round, 6 attacks, all miss. I swing my wheel, kill one of them. Round 2, 4 attacks, all with advantage, all miss. I swing my wheel and kill one of them. And the third round, 2 attacks, both miss. Swing the wheel, kill the last one.
God, at that point
It was
they should
wild.
run.
They were, it was just wild, man. Anyways,
Yeah.
so yes.
So how many
yeah, all of your
Sturges?
as I've said before, yeah, all of your watchers do go by without incident.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, everybody, wake your asses up. It's time. I'm so tired.
And Chaos is already awake, being the last watch. Alright, so we're assuming that she's at the shipwreck then?
I mean, possibly. Oh, wait, this is a long rest. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, would you look at that? The 21st day. Alright, everyone. So I've done some thinking. Considering the description of what's supposed to be at the boat, which is a bunch of crabs behaving abnormally, and a very large wolf, I'm putting my money on the sea hag is set up in the boat. We're gonna get there. She's gonna be there. Don Bao's gonna set the boat on fire. We're gonna lose the furniture, and this entire trip's gonna be for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm getting at is
You
Don
do want to
Bao
avoid
don't
that.
set the boat on fire.
Huh?
Don't
Sorry, were you talking to Don Bao?
Yeah, Don Bao, don't set the boat on fire.
Don Bao's not in the wagon. He can't really hear you, right? He's also absorbed.
This is
with
after
his-
after a Kalos watch. It's been like 4 hours.
It's
Oh,
like
okay,
nearly
well,
midday.
okay, so again, are you having this conversation in the wagon or
I
outside of
assume
the
we
wagon?
wait till everyone was around.
Yeah, I was hoping this was team huddle before we set out for the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, everyone, team huddle. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Attention, please report to the main wagon.
A second. Don Bao says as he's pouring out the last of his, I want to say maybe 5 little cylinders of fat, each clarified and filtered, yet not all of the blood is out. So by the time he's done, each one is a dark mottled brown and yellow.
Man, no wonder why I smelled fried food all night.
Don Bao does smile and sort of pops one in his mouth.
Disgusting.
Before the little fire spirit under his armor pops out, and he tosses the rest of his treat to it,
Less
and it
disgusting.
hisses and spits and flares before he hops into the wagon. Yeah, what you want?
Okay, everyone, I'm pretty sure that hag is set up in the boat. It all aligns. Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy.
Now, what that means is we're gonna get to the boat. There's gonna be a huge fight. It's gonna be a mess. And if Don Bao sets fire to the boat, the furniture's gonna go up, and this entire trip will have been for nothing. So what I'm getting at is Don Bao, don't set fire to the boat. Yeah.
I mean, if we can if I can avoid setting fire to the boat, where you guys get what you want, but
let's put
boat's
it.
got to go.
No, Dornbow. You don't understand. The entire reason we're here is that boat. If you're gonna set fire to the boat, we're just gonna leave and leave you to deal with the hag.
I mean, no, you don't understand. I'm like saying, I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to save the furniture. I guess it's like I can't fight that hag alone.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I want to keep things. I don't know. I like some of you. It's weird.
You have
You guys are
terrible
weird.
taste.
I like weird.
We are weird. Alright. Does anyone have an actual plan for this? Or?
Well, I'm actually working on that right now. That's what this huddle is about. We need a plan that does not involve this guy exploding multiple times, starting fires in the place he left behind.
Right. Well, now we know they can lightning bolt us, so make sure you don't line up.
Yeah. That would be
Also,
wise.
They'll always probably be able to get two of us, but no threes.
Yeah. Also, maybe Don Bao pats the staff to salt. Poison the coven cauldron.
I don't know if this is a coven we're working with here.
Also, not all.
I don't know. There's always just fucking hags with like weather control bullshit. It's like lightning and shit. It's like
That is
hags
true.
can hags normally control the elements? Nah.
I mean, Lillian, what do I roll to see what a slicer knows about hags?
Religion
In the
or
hag
Arcana?
layers, specifically.
Religion or
Slicer knows nothing of
Oh my-
hags.
I know about hacks. Well, let's do it now.
So does the Kalos. This one bit, at least.
You know they very much can affect the weather.
Yeah.
But lightning bolts?
They don't do it consciously. It's just a symptom of them being in the area. It's just a thing that happens when a hag establishes a lair. Like, okay, I live here. I've lived here for like 6 months. This is my home now. Oh, the weather just becomes worse.
They infest the area around them with their stink.
Basically, yeah. But yeah, as for lightning, yeah, they have some lower level spells that they sea hags can do, but lightning bolt is usually a more of a coven sort of thing.
Right, that's what I thought.
And the problem is we only saw 2 possible coven mates. One of them did not even appear to be a spellcaster.
Wait,
so,
2?
Yeah, there was just her and the ogre. So unless one of the wolves is somehow a sentient spell, like unless that dire wolf is like
I thought
secretly
there
a
had to be
druid.
3 hags for a...
Yeah, there must be an odd
Nope.
number.
It doesn't have to be hags, just a hag and 2 other creatures.
2
What?
other spellcasting creatures. It must always be
I did
an
not
odd
know
number.
this. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they often have things like giants or evil humanoid spellcasters, like a witch in the Forgotten Realms in D&D actually refers to just an evil female spellcaster that often works with hags.
So, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, a student, a humanoid student of a hag would be considered a witch. Or a coven mate of a hag. It's interesting. I made an entire subclass about it. But, yeah. There's like 4 other things I could say, but that's an 18, not a 20-something. I don't know what William wants to share.
Sorry, give me a second.
You know what, guys? I'm so sick
sorry about that.
of getting bitten. Before we set out.
Yes.
That's still bothering you.
I mean, her glove appears to be fixed, but yes, she's very, very salty about it. Sorry. yes, it is.
Okay, come here. Okay, alright, come.
Oh, wait, what are you doing? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I thought you were talking to a cat or something. I was making the joke like, oh yes, you're talking to his license. What the fuck are you doing? Get your hands up. Oh, that's nice.
I will be right back, sorry.
Alright, so. Plan time.
Well, if she's in the boat, we're basically going to want to approach from stealth, scout out the area, probably with Skitterface or some other source, and then make a proper plan from there. So the only plan we should be making now is if we get there, stealth fails, and she attacks us immediately. For that, I recommend we spread out, maybe about 10 feet between each of us, in a crescent pattern and approach that way, or we split up completely and try to approach it, each of us from stealth, and if one gets caught, the others can use the distraction as an opportunity. That's if most of her forces were the wolves. If it's not mostly the wolves and we get there and it's just crawling and shit, then I don't fucking know. I'll need to see what shit is crawling where.
Well, there were the crabs, so that means she's definitely open to using other creatures. Whether she has any is the question.
Noah's gonna have so much fun being gone, and then Comple's gonna kill us.
We're not even gonna die to the fucking winter wolf. We're just gonna die to the crabs.
Comple's gonna come back right for Yell Yark Incident 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, believe me, I don't know what character I'm gonna play, but if I ever come back to this, probably not. Probably gonna be a while. Just messed up, so that's like 6 months.
No.
If I ever do come back, I probably will.
I
don't even know what character I'll play.
I'm making the joke like you come back right as we reach Yell Yark, and through your playing of an NPC, cause Yell Yark Incident 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, if I'm playing an NPC, there's no more holds barred.
Okay.
You're my enemy now.
Yeah. Like I said, Yell Yark Incident 2. There were no survivors.
I'm gonna be forever on the side of DM, which means I'm gonna cause you all pain.
I see.
I don't care if that's not what the DM
What if he
wants.
assigns you as one of our allies?
Then I'm not gonna be a good guy.
You're gonna be the most insufferable cunt that we have to work with.
Perfect.
That's my job. So I have actively, intentionally ruined missions that the party has been on before to kill insufferable cunts at one point. We had this sphere that we had to get to a client. But it exploded if you threw it at people. And so we were booking it and I had the sphere and this NPC was just fucking yammering on and on. You know what, fucker? I turned around and just threw it at him.
Okay, so this was in Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, I take it.
No, it was a Humber thing.
Okay. It sounds like a certain sphere that has draconic letters on it, even though it has no reason to have draconic letters on it. It's a fucking Lathander fucking artifact, and
I have no idea what that is.
yeah, long fucking story. The artist that drew it even bitched at me on Twitter when I was ripping into it. and tried to defend, saying that, oh, it doesn't matter, I just picked it because it looked cool. And that was the moment that I completely said, Wizards of the Coast is fucking dead as a D&D writer. Just completely, that was the moment I just said, okay, nothing in 5th edition is canon, let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, we're still waiting on William to get back.
Yeah. Do we have any, I'm sort of mostly looking towards, Okay, first of all, Islyson, when did you learn Shatter?
Well, I've been working on it for like a week now, and I didn't really think it would work, but it did, and that was pretty neat. Didn't do what I wanted to do, though.
Do you have anything else in the works
Well...
that you think will work now if you try it?
I'm pretty sure I can make someone invisible for like an hour. I haven't tried it yet,
Oh, that's
but
pretty good.
it should work. Oh,
Right, and
I may or may not have revived a dead spell.
congratulations. What does it do?
No idea if I did or not. Well,
That doesn't sound like something we should rely on in combat.
I mean, if it does work, it'd be one of the most horrifying things anyone has ever seen. Listen.
I'm not sure if we should rely on that in combat.
Yeah.
Dornbow, what about you? What do you have? Do you have anything that can take out lots of enemies at once? Any big area attacks? Something else?
He just grins. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
He'll be good for stopping Donbile from burning down the ship if he tries. If he goes in crazy.
Alright, am I the only melee? Well, no, I guess you can turn into an ape.
I can.
And
I mean, I'm not all spellcaster, you know.
yes, you can.
I can
have seen
actually
you
hit
hit
it.
people.
I mean, I'm working on ways to
I
make
can hit
things
people
that'll
pretty
do that
damn hard, too.
for me.
Okay, so. Yeah, I guess we're going to go on scouts out first, to be honest.
Listen, I am this close to finding out how to coalesce shadow material into a sentient creature that can murder things for me.
I'm sorry, you what?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
How about
Sounds lame.
we hide behind a bridge or something and send out Skitterface
Right.
to be our eyes?
Right. Anything
See what
else?
we can see from that.
Why doesn't Spooky over there make me invisible? And I go in and click in, out, tell you everything you want to frickin' know.
Well, if that's necessary, sure, but no need to waste the magic
I feel like
if
that
we end up getting the information we need.
it'd probably be,
That is definitely a good plan, though, we could use.
probably be about as effective as Skitterface, too. Depends on what we're looking for, though.
Do you mean to sneak inside to the actual ship itself, Dornbow?
Oh,
Yeah, also make a quick circuit around, look for the big guy. You know, if we can keep... I was thinking about that, like, you know, big scary magic lady, big scary backsy guy. Like, they gotta have time to themselves, right? We can maybe catch one of them out, give us some time before the others react. Also, you know,
Okay.
like, if it is also, you know, like, oh, welcome back. Also, you know, like, basically, yeah, Jamba was basically finally piping up during the strategy session, like, big scary magic, you know, if I can go in and out, be invisible, what have you, in a nice fast form, you lay eyes on, if it is a coven, right? He starts to nibble on one of his salty wolf snacks. I can maybe we can catch one of the parts of a potential coven alone. Like, they aren't gonna stick. Like, they gotta have time for themselves. Like, hag sucks. Like, just the goddamn worst. So, they're always keeping secrets, which means that they spend time away from each other, right? So, I'd
hate
rather
each
not.
other, so they gotta have
Exactly. I'd rather not face like
All of them at once.
I'd rather not face like big scary magic lady, big bassy dude, and I wonder. William, can I roll an insight?
on
I want to see on whether or not like the big head wolf, like the big head wolf he was riding, might be a part of the coven, a suspected coven.
Yeah, was it a druid?
If it makes sense, if it clicks.
roll insight.
Yeah. It's not a. So it's not a.
I mean,
It's not a strong notion.
a
It's
coven
sort of-
requires 3 creatures. They're the 3 that were there.
and they left together. Would explain how the hag. Yeah. It would also that makes some sense. I guess could be possible. Maybe explains how. Got this is what Downbow is saying. Is he sort of pauses and said, "Wait a minute, yeah, it makes sense." Might explain why she has such firm control over the wolves. Maybe she doesn't. Yeah, maybe that big old wolf is the third member of a coven. Yeah, that could do it. That could do it.
You think it's intelligent?
Dire wolves are smarter than you think. If it even is a dire wolf, I don't know. All I saw it doing was just letting a bony old hag rider ride it. I don't know what it's capable of. And all I saw with that dude doing was, slurping down like a little barrel of beer, like a big old barrel of beer. I have no idea. We have no idea what any of them do. All we know is that lady can fling lightning bolts, man. And what we don't know, yeah. He's bobbing his head. Yeah. What we don't know is gonna kill us. Like it almost did in that cabin.
Islyson, you said you had something to take out a single target. Okay.
Yeah.
We
Basically,
kill one. Yeah. Go ahead.
it won't kill them, but it will basically. What it should do is it should be able to create a semi-sentient mass of shadow material that'll try to grab them, drag them to the ground, and cover their mouth. And hold them there.
Sounds like a good way to prevent spellcasting.
Yeah, from what I was reading, it was specifically meant for enemy spellcasters.
As Lyson is describing this, and Ivory just gives this squint of just like, I'm fucking watching you.
Yeah. I mean, if you'd like, you Ivory specifically can roll a history or I think religion check, given your it'd be history check, given your
It'd be history.
So we try and find one of the coven members alone. If necessary, we can wait for a while until one of them is alone. If we manage to get the hag, we use that spell. We probably want to save it for her because she'll be the one casting lightning bolts, probably.
Yeah, once we do start going in for the kill on one of them, the others are going to show up rather quickly. Like, as much as they
Yes.
hate each other, as much as they absolutely fucking hate each other, once one of them does, they're going to lose a whole lot of power, assuming they are a coven, obviously. If they aren't a coven, well, we'll get that known, because no one's going to come to rescue them. Well,
Okay,
maybe.
With that 18 Arcana to check for hags, would I know if they can actively sense stuff like that, or like would they need an active spell going?
What do you mean by sense?
If we were to like attack one of the members of the coven, would they just instantly know?
It's possible. Like hags do have items that like for surveillance and things like that, but they don't have an innate like they don't have a hive mind or anything like that.
But they probably do have.
They could like have
they
maybe
probably
an
do have
alarm
a means
spell
of
up
signaling each
or
other. Yep. Like a means of signaling each other, at the very least. Like, gotta assume the worst.
Alright, so we advance under.
Yeah.
You can ritually cast detect magic, yeah? Was the last one?
I can, yeah. I am preparing my spells for the day right now, so... Well, here in the next minute. So, do you think that's more valuable than...
Well, I think... Do you need to have a spell prepared
Yeah,
to be able to ritually cast it?
No.
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 Right. I think we can just have that prepared when we first go up to keep an eye out for alarm spells.
I'm more...
I need to have my spells prepared to cast magic. And, hey, I got detect magic ready to go. Because I was going to go into the day thinking I was going to fight hag. Yeah, that worked, eh? Yeah, so you, spookums, you don't got to worry about concentration on, like, the invisibility bullshit. I can keep up the fucking spell of detect magic on myself. Hey, bingo bango bongo. You get a detecting magic, you get an invisible magic detecting motherfucker.
Alright, that works. Shall we
Right.
get out then? Actually go survey the cove, whatever.
That might be your best bet.
Let's do that. I can also help as far as the stealthing things go, I suppose.
Ivory, what do you have access to here?
I mean, I
Something
can.
that could help?
I have a couple things.
my cleric
I could
bitch. I got
probably do.
everything.
I'm a cleric, motherfucker.
I know all things.
Now you inferior
Oh.
spellcaster.
I can do something to help, but I mean, it won't do us anything until we actually start. You know, if we send someone in, really, or if somebody is intentionally sneaking.
I think I know what you have. Alright. Let's go then. We can get the wagon a bit closer before we...
Don't take the wagon, man. So big.
It's still like an hour away, isn't it?
It's about 4.
4 hours away. By wagon.
Want to take that into a hag's lair? Like,
No,
we're out
closer though.
Get
Fine.
clothes in the wagon and then.
It's 4 hours by wagon. I don't want to be walking. It'll take us all fucking day.
More than just all day, probably.
Yeah, because it's midday, because we slept in so much.
I don't think a wagon actually goes faster than walking. And in fact, judging by the topography, probably takes longer. But
Yeah, but we'd have to be carrying all of our stuff then. Which is tired.
Oh yeah, like all your frickin' your frickin' bagpipes and shit. Yeah,
Well, no,
sure.
we just leave that here with the wagon, but actually,
Yeah, mechanically, it does not go faster, but that kind of doesn't make sense. So, I do make it go not twice as fast. But...
Yeah, wagons aren't meant for. Well, that's just
40
that's
foot
the
to
thing.
30 foot.
Wagons aren't really
that is
meant
combat
for.
based.
Wagons aren't meant for speed. They're meant for hauling. They're meant for hauling over long distances.
But either way,
I think it has to do with the amount of time we can travel without resting more than it has to do with the actual speed of it, because we're not actually walking. So we're covering twice the distance over that time.
No, it's kind of, but it's also like you don't make a horse trot or gallop for hours on end. Like you make it walk.
No, what I'm saying is like
we can have this conversation later.
Yeah.
4 hours later.
So yes, you are traveling with the horses closer, and then how close are you getting with the wagon?
Maybe a 10 minutes walk out.
Because the thing is, like, you don't actually know completely where it is. They all you were told was, oh yeah, it's like 3 hours journey up the beach.
Yeah, so we're mostly just.
Is there like a coastal road?
There's a road that goes near the coast, but it's not like it doesn't.
About, do you know where this ship is, or like a beach that could have the ship in it?
Yeah.
Alright, you can tell us when we start getting close then.
Yeah.
Also, everyone keep an eye out for wolves.
Okay.
Just because if we see them, that means they've probably also seen us.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Skitterface, do your thing. Do you smell any wolves? Holding Skitterface to the air like some sort of detection equipment.
That is fantastic timing.
I know.
Alright, that's cool.
Anywho.
Don't fucking make me use this thing.
That's fine. Anyway. So, yes. All of you are... Oh, no, you're fine. But yes, as you are traveling, it's honestly rather quiet.
Storm
The
sent everything to ground.
The only thing that you can really hear is the sound of the wind. Not really that much that's here. There's not much that you can see. It's all just sound of the wind, the snow.
The hag ate all the birds, or killed them off with that storm.
Does the wind start picking up at all?
No. It's honestly eerily constant.
Okay. Yeah. Donbow's gonna have his spirits and his familiar. He does have both. His spirit and his familiar start communing with each other as he's gonna cast Druidcraft. What should the weather be right now and for the next 24 hours? Roughly speaking.
Druidcraft for the location you are in says for the next let's see. Yeah, your location for the next 24 hours. It says it should be snowy, or it says it should be clear skies for the next few hours before going into cloudy and then a light snow.
Dumbo's gonna look up at the sky. What is the sky like right now?
You can't see the sky.
Can't see the sky.
Yeah, because of the snow and the wind.
Oh, okay. So it is dark. It is overcast then. It should be clear,
Should
but
be.
it's overcast. Yeah,
It
should be clear, but it's overcast. Okay.
The
Was
wind
it,
is blowing snow like off the ground, and that snow is
Okay.
blowing.
Was it? Yeah. Was it overcast over by the cops, or was it a little hard to tell because the trees were too close in?
Yeah, it was still hard to see.
Okay.
Oh, damn it, now I'm yawning.
Sorry.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Sorry.
You alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess whenever Stormbound says we start getting close.
What was I to say? About what time? Yeah. That was about, Dawnbow will knock on the wagon and he will say, weather's fucky. We're probably in the lair by now.
Were we not
Well,
earlier?
Well, I mean, we could, I don't know. Apparently you guys, are set to do your own thing. That is to say, like, we can, I don't know. Again, how much visibility do you really want to, do you want to risk?
Well, not a lot, everything considered.
Hmm.
You think we disembark here?
There's no reason not to just spend the rest of the way walking.
I mean, let's find somewhere to hide the wagon at least a little bit.
Yeah. No, that only goes for 30 feet. God, unseen servant.
Particularly dense piece of
or 60
forks
feet.
and trees.
It's the worst clause in that spell. If it goes more than 60 feet away, the spell ends. Fuck you.
Oh, you talking about hidden, invisible servant?
Unseen servant, yeah.
I do like that spell.
Yeah, I do too.
I think if ever there was, I think if ever I got access to magic in real life and I was told I could only choose one, but I could cast it, it would be Unseen Servant.
Unseen Servant, yeah.
Fuck you guys, I'm choosing divination.
No, like, yeah, fucking foresight. The one that lets you just see the future for like 24 hours.
Actually, I think I might pick Spare the Dying. Just because, it makes so much goddamn money.
Or you can see the future and also make so much goddamn money.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Yeah, but people are more likely to think if you're a fraud if you can see the future, though.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, like, you risk becoming Cassandra.
Why are you guys telling people that you have this power?
Well, yeah, exactly. Ideally, you wouldn't. Because that way, anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, we're walking.
Major image.
So we're just leaving the card and everything as is, or are we going to bother to try and keep it out of the...
No.
Yeah, we'll try and hide it a little bit.
Keep it, not keep it out of the way. Come on, man. Like,
maybe where there's some like foliage to the ground.
Yes, get these poor animals out of the wind at least,
Yeah.
Yep. Find a nice trees to hide them in.
Yeah, is there like a I was about to say, is there like a nice tree line we can maybe wedge things into?
Roll a perception or investigation, a perception or survival check.
Perception or survive? Perception or survival?
I will have you
Alright, 22.
know that I'm good at one of those.
22. Or 24 if someone wants to help. And can help.
Sure.
That's 24. There we go.
I have good perception. Well, I have okay
I
perception.
perception.
I think it
Just a
just needs
max fucking
proficiency,
wisdom.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have proficiency.
You do need proficiency, yes.
Yeah.
I have proficiency. I could help.
Many of us
Okay.
have proficiency. We're all helping. Emotionally.
I'm
no,
harming
yeah.
him. I'm not helping.
Emotionally,
I'm harming.
mentally.
Not physically.
S-Licens's never helping.
I'm giving.
S-Licens's actually anti-helping.
I'm giving you.
He's
The,
reverse helping.
I'm taking the dis-help action. The hinder action.
Do we find the trees for the car?
You do. I mean, you're going. You are going like on a. You are traveling through like towards a beach, in a cold northern area. It's more, like there's more like it's not really a whole lot of forestry. It's more like areas of copses of trees and things like that. But you would be able to find a nice berm that you could use to hide them from the wind.
Alright. Sure. It'll do.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Add the cart and then onwards. Forward march. Regretfully leave the blankets behind.
No. Guys, if I was not wrapped in approximately my entire body weight worth of warm clothing right now, I would be so nettled.
I am so now. How does it go? Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
I'll take both, thank you. Points gun.
I'm going to hand Dawnbow my horn of sound alarm and say, "Here, if you need help, blow on this one. I don't think we'll be able to hear it."
Sure. Alright.
Alright, Donbow, are you ready to disappear from this mortal plane?
Maybe we should wait until we can actually see the
Before.
thing. It's been
I thought
half
we
hour.
were there, okay.
Are we there?
I don't
Wait,
know.
wait.
Guys, we're
I'll get us
talking
there.
like
I'll
we
get
were
us there.
spooking.
We are now there.
Oh,
Oh, look! The
Before-
shipwreck! It's wrecked!
Fuck, we've been spotted.
Yeah, when do we possibly lay eyes on the ship?
Yeah, you would be able to lay eyes on the ship pretty soon after disengaging. Probably a lot later than you would probably want to. Like it's a ship on a beach. Normally you'd probably be able to see it for miles, but with the wind being as it is, you're probably about like 200-300 feet from it by the time you're able to actually see it.
Alright, should duck back into cover. Well, actually, we don't want to make sudden movements to attract attention, so walk back into cover.
I just imagine everybody walks out and then like immediately
Turns
reverse
around
walks
and just
backward.
walks backwards.
No, they don't turn backward. they
Just
don't
changes
like
our
turn
mind.
around. They just walk backward.
Alright, so we are like very far out here then.
Oh
Maybe-
no.
Yeah.
Everybody collectively does the Homer Simpson into the bush, except for
No, like-
instead of in they're into the snow.
The first person walks out and stops, and then like 6 people just walk into the back of them in like a conga line.
They just
Whisper
race
back up the line, turn around, walk back, turn around, walk back, turn around, walk back.
I am the snow.
Single file.
Turn around every day. I don't know how the fucking song goes.
I am the
Every time I fall
snow.
apart, and I need you more than
Every night I fall apart and need you more than ever.
I'm just imagining S. Lyson is singing that like singing half of the trip, and everybody is like, "Oh."
Okay, here. I'm trying. What's a good fucking edge anthem?
can't wake up, wake me up inside.
Nah, it's gotta be something more
I'm gonna
sing-songy.
Darkness imprisoned me.
These wounds, they will not crawl.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys are about 300 feet from the ship by the time you see it through the snow.
Self-righteous suicide.
Before a slice and cast her corner a little. Actually, well, I don't know if it's even worth it to do my thing because invisibility grants advantage on stealth, and that's what I do. So,
it does not.
it does not. Okay, then I will do it anyways.
Yes.
It just gives you the ability to stealth.
So it lets
in
you
plain sight. Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. It lets you stealth in plain sight, and also creatures have disadvantage to spot you, but you don't get advantage on the stealth check.
Ivory just walks up to Dawnbow, and you get a little bit of it's kind of like a pat. But for a second, the cold, like, you would expect it to be, you feel the warmth of her hand initially, and then it goes almost into this, like, fuzzy numbness, and then it's gone. You have been blessinged.
I thought you were going to pass that, Trace.
No,
you don't have that. That's Druids and Ranges.
No.
Actually, no, I do have. Well, I have Pass Without Trace, but right now this doesn't cost me anything. So Dawnbow now has advantage on stealth checks for the next hour.
Granted, now would be the perfect time to hit the entire party with Pass Without Trace, because stealth checks are probably going to be rolled here in the next round.
All right.
So for the rest of the party,
I can do that for free. For the rest of the party, I can do that. Yeah.
It would be worth hitting
But this
Dawnbow
isn't
with
something
it
that.
too.
Well, yeah, they stack. So.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
Concentration.
It's only for it's concentration, but here's the catch: you have to be within 30 feet of me.
Exactly.
That's
exactly. It's like it's an aura.
I thought it was only initial casting applies that.
No.
So, when Dawnbow first goes out, he will be unstealthy, but eventually he will be invisible, super duper stealthy. But then again, that 10 to the stealth check will wear off. It depends upon, if I have to, and it will not apply if I have to make one again. If I am out of
the thing is that the spell is like for the duration each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. So I'm interpreting that as for the duration
of a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you.
The problem is that could be,
so I would imagine
that could be like fairy fire, where it's a flash of spooge that hits you and then sticks to you. Then the effect
exactly
goes.
Is it like stealth spooge?
Okay,
or is it
like bonus? William, what is your ruling?
I would rule it as you would need to cast the thing as the stealth check is done. So, like, you could do a stealth check and be blessed by it, but any subsequent stealth check would.
Exactly.
Is it just you that the thing happens once, or is it?
It's a continuous
like-
effect, I think.
It is a continuous effect for its concentration for up to an hour,
It just
and it gives
everyone
plus 10.
So yes,
It gives
I would say
yeah.
that any subsequent check would require you to be in the aura to get the thing.
So he gets his first one. Okay. Well, that's probably worth it then. If you let him keep it.
And I mean, I can continue. I can just hold concentration for as long as we need it. So
From what I'm
for an hour at least.
reading across older editions as well as the lore behind it, it is just spooge, and then it's there.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
if you want to trust that or not.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
Before he goes, are there any codes we want to establish with this horn? Because he gets 4 blasts, I think. And so if like 2 blasts means something different, you know, we want to.
We could say
Because we could do the one is
blast,
just immediately come in and help me, please.
2 blasts could be like approach, get in, start assembling.
Start assembling where?
Should we establish some sort of code phrase? What about help me, oh God, help me?
It's Fideli. No, it's broccoli. Safe word is broccoli.
Oh God.
I don't think we
Alameda.
don't have enough blasts of the horn for that.
Also,
Alright, sure, that'll
I
have to do.
hate to be that guy.
It's
I will need to sleep here eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm running out of steam too. I am over 40. Oh
It's just
God.
normally I don't have anything on Friday mornings, but this Friday morning my teacher leaves like in a few weeks and I won't be able to have lessons. So we're doing makeup lessons this week and next week. So I actually have to be there early for those because I don't want to have to have paid however much money I have paid for my lessons this year and not have them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it'd be a problem.
Meanwhile, I want to curl up and pretend to die until I sleep.
That is so valid. Honestly, I feel that.
Huh?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was being overly dramatic. I'm tired. I would like to sleep. Thank you.
Man, you never ask if I'm
love
fine when I do that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I love you, you piece
Don't
of
worry.
Love you,
Don't worry.
piece of shit.
He's just gaslighting you. I think he's just gaslighting you, don't worry.
William's gaslighting me right now, you're right.
Alright.
No.
In case you guys want to end it here since it's you guys got to the thing?
Want to?
Yes.
No. Have to? Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately.
I think Frankie would play D&D until he passed out, wakes up, and then continues playing D&D. Like nothing ever happened.
To be fair, if I had a 10-minute break, I could go for another 6 hours.
Well, that's my point. You would fall asleep, wake up, and be like, alright.
I've done that before.
Yeah. I'm like a nice little 45-minute nap.
Listen, guys, I just need to pass out for like 20 minutes, and then when I get up, oh, am I ready for the day?
20 minutes? Oh, it'll be young again. I need full 45.
You fucking caught me off guard with that.
Alright, gamers. A good game. We got loot. We got
See you next week.
Yes, that incredible all sevens
good night,
moment.
everyone.
Everybody rolling a fucking 5.
Okay, guys, watch this. I'm gonna be so fucking smart right now. Yeah.
Just the fact that it wasn't just a 5, it was that we got the max dice and the lowest dice.
Well, no, I got a 3 and a 2, but I
Wasn't
think I was
that-
the only one who.
It was
No,
4-1,
no, that was me.
4-1, 4-1. It was fucking funny.
Yeah.
There were 4 of them.
Mhm.
Oh, what? Fuck.
It was Noah who got them.
I'm sorry, I just got a text message that an e-transfer that I forgot to deposit is no longer valid.
Oh, fuck.
I spent
I'm
like
gonna have to
all of
ask
yesterday
the guy to
arguing
send
with the
me money.
government about giving me my tuition money.
You know,
God,
How
I
do you feel?
hate it when that happens.
College.
I should
I'm
have.
gonna go snooze.
I should have.
All right.
What are you doing?
See you all.
See you next week.
Have a good-
Except for you, Kiamical. Thank you for joining. Are you coming
Yeah.
back next week, Comical?
I can't. College starts.
Oh.
It's starting next week.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
In that case,
no.
thank you for playing with us.
Devastating.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
So long and good night, everyone. One
Freaking
last
love
thing before I go.
Till next we meet,
There's one last thing
etc.,
before I go.
etc.
What
I
you got
was
for us,
comfortable.
comical?
Have fun,
Sorry,
don't die,
sorry, what
or
was that?
something.
Oh, he's fucking. Okay. I guess I'll never know. What did he
Uh,
say?
I-